Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be doing this look. I really wanted to do a look that was just fun and sparkly and very glowy and highlighty for the spring and summer months. I hope you guys really enjoy this look. I don't really use blue and yellow and green too much on my channel, so I wanted to kind of experiment a bit, and I hope you guys enjoy the tutorial. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to prime my eyelids with my NYX Jumbo pencil in the color Milk. It's just a white cream base, and then I'm using my ring finger to blend that out all over. Once I blended it out, to make just transitioning all the colors much easier on my eyelid, I'm just setting it with some translucent powder from Bare Minerals. This is the powder I always use, and you can use any powder you want. So now going into the Morphe M441 brush, I'm going into the color Soft Brown, and I'm placing that into the crease of my eyelid. I'm placing a really light amount, and really the only reason I'm placing this color is because when I blend out that blue later on, I need something to help it blend so that it doesn't look like I have a really bad black eye. So now going into the Wet n Wild Blue Had Me at Hello palette, I'm picking up this beautiful navy blue color, and I'm picking this up on a stiffer dome brush, and I'm placing it in the inner corner of my eyelid area and then on the outer V of my eyelid area. And once I'm happy with the placement, making sure to leave the middle of my eyelid blank, I'll kind of connect it right below the crease of my eye. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going in with this Sonia Kashuk Fluffy brush, and I'm very lightly blending this out. I don't want to blend this out too fast or too harsh because I want to make sure that the product stays where it is, but it just looks really nicely blended. So I'm going in very light motions. Now once you blend it out, what starts to happen is obviously the color starts to fade and the pigment is not as strong. So what I decided to do was go back in with the same steps that I did before in the inner corner and then in the outer V of my eyelid, and then I go back in with that same blending brush, and once again with a little bit of pressure I am going in to blend all of that out. Once you're happy with the intensity of the shadows, you can move on to the next step. And for me, that was going back into the same palette and picking up this really beautiful like teal type of green color, and I'm picking this up on a Sigma synthetic brush and just placing this on everywhere that we had left blank and a little bit over where we have the blue shadow. So basically the middle of my eyelid. Now I wanted to spice it up a bit more, so I'm going in with some Too Faced Shadow Glitter Glue, and I'm placing that on mint brush number 12 and then placing that onto my eyelid only where we put that lighter teal color, so the center of my eye area. Once I've placed that all over that like really nice beautiful teal color, I'm going into this LimeCrime glitter called Pisces, and I'm placing that everywhere, just nicely packing it onto the middle of my eyelid where the glitter glue is. You want to do one eye at a time when you're doing this because the glitter glue will dry and then the pigment won't be as strong for the glitter. So I'm just nicely packing it on, just making sure to get all of those areas on my lid. So now I'm just using a cream color shadow underneath my brow bone to clean up any of the shadow that might have gone too far. You want to make sure that the blue stays very close to the lid because you don't want it to look like you have a black eye like I mentioned before. So now I'm just going to tightline my eyelid. I want to make sure that my lashes look very full. And then what I wanted to do was do a very thin, like you could hardly see it, layer of eyeliner. I don't like doing thick eyeliner when I'm doing a halo eye because I feel like it takes away from the look. So I'm literally just going on my lash line because I just wanted to add some fullness and some dimension. That's the only reason. You don't even need to do this step if you don't want to. So now I'm going to curl my lashes. I'm going in with my TWEEZERMAN eyelash curler, and then using the COVERGIRL Bombshell Mascara on my eyelashes. Now I'm going in with STARLET lashes from House of Lashes for my falsies, and then I'm going to start color correcting my skin to really make sure that my skin looks flawless and all an even color. I'm using my MAC Peach Luster Prep and Prime pen, and I'm placing this on all the areas that I feel that I have a bit of darker pigmentation. So I'm going to start blending that out with just this Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. You can use a beauty blender, and actually when I go underneath my eye area, I like to use like a beauty blender or some type of beauty sponge because I just feel like it applies the least amount of pressure, and since that area is so delicate, it's so important to be gentle there. For foundation, I'm mixing the Champagne Pop Shimmering Skin Perfector and my L'Oreal True Match Lumi, and I'm blending that out with my Real Techniques blending sponge. I'm just making sure that it's damp and blending everything out, and once that's nice and blended, I wish I could blend that fast in real life. It would be so easy and so fast to do my makeup. But anyways, now I'm going to add concealer to my face. I'm going in all the areas that you would want to naturally highlight your skin. The concealer I'm using today is the NARS Creamy Concealer in the color Caramel, so I'm going underneath my area entire eye area. I'm going down the bridge of my nose, a bit on my cupid's bow, on my chin, and then doing some reverse contouring and placing it on the lower part of my face. Now I'm going to blend that out with my beauty blender. Once again, this is in fast motion. I wish I could blend this fast. Sometimes it takes me so long to blend, I feel like I'm getting like carpal tunnel in my hands. Okay, so next we are going to set my concealer, and I wanted to do a really light setting. I wanted to keep my skin really glowy, so I'm using my NARS light reflecting powder and this Real Techniques brush and just going on all the areas that we applied the concealer. But I wanted to make sure that my under area didn't crease, so I'm just going to take some Ben Nye Luxury Banana Powder just underneath my eyelid area, nowhere else, and just a little bit on my bridge of my nose as well, just to make sure everything is set and highlighted there. For contour, I'm using my BECCA One Perfecting Brush and blending out the Bobbi Brown foundation stick in the color Espresso. And then for bronzer, I'm going in to the color Amaretto from the JACLYN Hill Face Palette from the BECCA Cosmetics collab that she just did. And as you can see, I've just also added some Ben Nye Banana Powder to the lower part of my face to emphasize the contour. To give me a more chiseled look, I'm going in with my Bobbi Brown bronzing powder in the color Natural and my Sephora contour brush, and I'm just basically going everywhere we applied that espresso foundation, and then as well along my lower jawline, underneath my chin. I just want to give my face a really chiseled, natural look, and I just love doing this. This is one of my favorite things to set my contour. So now I'm dusting away that Ben Nye Banana Powder with that brush. I'm using very light motions. I don't want to be rough. I just want to lightly dust off any of the excess powder that hasn't set into my skin. For my lower lash line, I'm using that dark navy color on a pencil brush and then taking a little bit of that teal color as well and placing that closer to my lower lash line. Now I'm going to apply mascara to my lower lashes, and then I'm going to go in with highlight, my favorite part. I'm mixing Prosecco Pop and Champagne Pop from the new JACLYN Hill and BECCA Cosmetics collab, and I'm placing that on all the usual places I would apply highlight. You guys know the drill. Basically anywhere we applied concealer, that's where I'm going in with highlight, and I love to go in with layers and layers of highlight because I'm just a highlight addict and I wish I could just bathe my body in highlight every single day. So I'm going to lightly contour my nose. I'm just using a Morphe blending brush and that same bronzing powder we had used on the face earlier, and I'm lightly contouring my nose just to give it a bit more definition and make it look a bit more slimmer. For my lower lash line, I'm going in with this blue CoverGirl eyeliner, and as you guys know, I have extremely watery eyelids. It's so hard for me to put on eyeliner for my lower lashes because I always get teary-eyed and I always cried. It takes me such a long time to do this, like a really long time. So now for lips, I'm going in with just like a natural brown lip liner. This one is from Makeup Forever, and then I went in with a Makeup Forever lipstick, and on top of that, to add a little bit of gloss, I'm going in with the Sephora lip gloss in the color number 20 Perfect Nude. I wanted to keep mine a bit pinky, a bit nude, but still have a bit of darkness just to balance out the eyes. So this is the completed look, guys. Hope you guys really enjoyed, and look at that highlight. Yes! Okay guys, so this is the completed look. I hope you guys really enjoyed this tutorial. I wanted to do something a bit more fun for the summer and springtime, something like a bit mermaidy but with really beautiful glowing highlighted skin, because I feel like that is totally what summer and spring is about. I had so much fun creating this look, and I can't wait to do more summer looks for you guys. If you want to see specific tutorials, let me know. If you want to see specific videos, let me know, and make sure to leave them in the comment section down below. I will talk to you guys in my next video. Don't ever forget you are so beautiful. Bye guys.